Right, so in today's video we're going to be going head to head with the Ace Pro 2 versus the Action 5 Pro. So both cameras have the pros and cons. Just for an example, the Ace Pro 2 tends to make them shadows a lot lighter than they naturally are. And then on the other hand, the Action 5 Pro does the absolute opposite. It makes them a lot darker than they are. So I'm going to be setting both cameras up in 4K 30 straight out the box in automatic mode, because the majority of people want to see what that looks like. And to be fair, the colour profiles on the Ace Pro 2 and the Action 5 Pro are good enough in automatic mode, especially on a bright sunny day like today. And I'm going to go around today filming some clips, and then I'm going to put a side-by-side up so you can really see the finer detail of both cameras there, so you can decide which is the one for you. So I've had both of these action cams several months now, and I'm still a bit indecisive as to which one is the best. Sometimes I think the Ace Pro 2, and then sometimes I think the Action 5 Pro. And like I said previously, the main difference, as you'll see today on the split screen side by side, is the Ace Pro 2 is going to look a lot darker with the high dynamic range, and the Action 5 Pro's high dynamic range is a lot lighter. And then, as I've just said, the shadows will be blown out, as you'll see today, and then the Action 5 Pro will get the entire opposite. Also keep an eye out for the stabilisation on both cameras to see which is the best one there. And also the 13.5 stops dynamic range, because it's a really bright sunny day with no clouds around. And there's a lot of light areas and shaded areas which I'll be going through today. So we're really going to put these head to head. So let me go around this place and start filming some clips to see which is the best camera. Here we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today with the Ace Pro 2 versus the Action 5 Pro. I've given it a real good thorough test, as you've seen in those clips today. We have plenty of light areas and plenty of shaded areas, and walking through the light and shaded areas, so we can really test out that 13.5 stops dynamic range on both cameras. Which one do you think performed the best there? Is it the Ace Pro 2 or is it the Action 5 Pro, which is the clear winner? Like I said at the beginning of the video, when you move into those shaded areas, it blows it out, the Ace Pro 2, but the Action 5 Pro kind of makes it darker than it already is. So again, it's a big question mark from me, which is the best there. I think when you point it straight into the sun, the HDR on the Ace Pro 2 kind of has the edge over the Action 5 Pro. Now, I've done plenty of testing with both cameras over the several months that they've been released, and I'm still indecisive, like I said at the beginning of the video. Is it the Ace Pro 2 or the Action 5 Pro? What did you think to those clips today, and which one do you think performed the best? So as always, do stay tuned to the channel, as there's going to be plenty more videos on the horizon. But for now, thanks for watching, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and bye for now.